So, as you can see, it's not quite dark, but I'm going to make a film today because I've just attended a event in central London, and it's the Empower Network Team UK event. It's the second one because the first one is sold out within like I don't know, 10 seconds, something like that. It was on Saturday just gone, and hosted by Paolo Barroso, Simon Stepsis and Chris and Susan Beasley. If you were there, you know how good it was. It was absolutely incredible. The golden nuggets was falling from the sky. This one, it was brilliant, and the next one's going to be towards the end of November. I think around the 30th of November. And as soon as you hear about it, just get a ticket. Just buy a ticket. Don't even go, oh, I'll buy one tomorrow or buy the next day. Just buy one because they'll sell out. They sold out within a day, probably less than a day. They sold out. So whatever you're doing towards the end of November, I think it's the 30th. I'm actually going to have to get a new a new drummer for a gig. We've got a gig. I need to get one. But also, I mean, not only do you learn stuff that you can apply to your business, but you meet incredible people. I met a guy, right? My days. We were just chatting. You obviously chat to people on Facebook all the time and get to know who they are. And I met a guy. He knows who he is. Hello, Ron. Met this guy, right? Absolute legend. Within like a nanosecond of meeting him, we just like clicked immediately. And we've spoken on Facebook, but not a huge amount. We haven't been chatting all the time. Just occasionally. And soon I was chatting with someone else, a guy called Steve Thomas. Hello, if you're watching. And I clocked Ron, and I thought, I know this guy. I can recognise him. With my peripheral vision, I was sort of looking at you, but he was standing over there, and I recognised him, and I thought, this is Ron Perkins, and we immediately just hit it off completely. We just absolutely connected on a level that you don't. I mean, to meet somebody that you've never met, and and just instantly connect. It's empowering. Honestly, we come from completely different backgrounds, and he lives up in Birmingham, and I'm in Cambridge, 100 miles away or so. But we're different ages, different social spectrums, and all the rest of it. But we completely and utterly connected. Completely and utterly, like it's amazing. Not every day you meet somebody and just that's it, bang. We both spoke about it. Said this is a friendship for life because it's not every day. Honestly, I don't think I must say in my life I don't think I've ever met someone within a millionth of a second just got on immediately, just like bloody hell. We chatted throughout the whole day at the event. We did a lot of filming together and stuff, and interviews and photos and all the rest of it. And he said, I actually inspired him to make a video. He made his first video. It's incredible. I mean, me inspiring somebody. I mean, that's just outrageous. I'm touched. I'm absolutely touched by what he said. He's like, you inspire me. I was like, really? That's incredible. Me, little drummer, me, inspiring someone. Honestly, things like that don't happen every day. When you do, you got to take it. You got to take it, and you got to feel what it's like to inspire somebody. I mean, the guy, it's amazing. What an incredible compliment for me to hear that somebody. I'm inspired by other people. Clearly, I'm inspired by Paolo and people that are earning 6 figures, and this guy does earn 6 figures. He went, I inspire, you inspire me. He made his video, I watched it, it's fantastic. I said, make another one, keep making them, just make more films, because that's what I did. When I was first interviewed at the first Empower Network event, I was first interviewed, and actually went first, and there's loads of other people watching, and I felt a bit nervous. I was thinking, I was like, what do I say? I'm not sure what they're going to ask me. I haven't thought of any answers to say, kind of thing. What should I tell them? And I spoke, and I was a little bit nervous. I was a bit I was sort of rocking around, like I was dancing on the spot. Look, as you can see, it's autumn, leaves galore, leaves everywhere. Come outside, we'll shoot some hoops later on, I reckon. But yeah, it was. I actually got a bit nervous, but I saw the people that filmed me, and because I'd been interviewed on film, like official footage, I thought, right, I'm going to start getting myself, making a bit of a presence on the internet. I mean, I've made like say 20 or 30 videos like this, arm's length sort of thing. And you know what? There's a post here. I might try this. Put the camera on there. That's good. Yeah. So I made some films of myself, and you've probably seen some of them. They're a bit silly, but that's just me talking. And and it's given me a bit of confidence to sort of do them, because I actually went out with my girlfriend and she filmed me, and I always thought I couldn't do it, and I explained this to the cameraman. I said I always thought I couldn't do this, and I did it, and I did it just by doing it. I did something that I thought I couldn't do by doing it, and it's, you know, the cogs were clicking in here, you know, it was wicked, it was really, really cool. So, you know, I want to also say hello to Alison Pope, who was the person doing the questions and the interviews. There's John, the cameraman. He gave us like a crash course in lighting, which is ace, you know, how to get little dots, and there's no sun at the minute, it's gone cloudy, but how to get the right light. So, you know, people, you watch someone on video, you watch their eyes, watch their eyeballs, and you know how to get the light, you know, light in your eye, all that kind of stuff, you know. I mean, the only light that I've got on me at the moment is my flashlight on my phone. If I activate this, you might show what I mean. Let's see if I can. There's maybe a bit more light up there. I don't know. So yeah, see these little dots, little reflections in your eyes. It kind of makes it I don't know. There's gone off. Anyway, that's irrelevant. But what you know, by being on film at this event, let's pick this up, carry it around a bit. By being on film at this event, it gave me the confidence to do some more. I went out and filmed myself, and you know, as I was explaining, it's helped me to you know, just to talk to a camera, you know, talking to your hand, you know, just talk to your hand, because the cameraman, when he filmed me the second time, you know, just Saturday just gone, he went, my God, look how better you are on camera now than you were just a few short weeks ago, like about a month ago. He was like, have you seen the difference? I said, I know, I've been not practicing, but just talking to a camera. You know, it's not practice. I don't need practice talking. You know, obviously, I know how to talk, but it's the confidence of, you know, it's different when you're talking to no one. Look, there's no one here. It's just me. You know, random people just going about their business, but you're just talking. Just talk, because when you're obviously making a film to put on YouTube, you're actually telling people stuff, because obviously people are going to click on it and go, oh, is that guy? You know, at the event, had people come up to me and said, I've seen you on YouTube. I've been watching your videos. They're pretty good actually. And it's like, honest, you know, it's great that you just by going to an event, the first Empower Network Team UK event, I did something that I didn't know I could do. I went out and did that again and again and again. And by doing that, I've got better at doing something that I didn't think I could do in the first place, and people are actually telling me that they've seen me doing what I thought I couldn't do, and they've been inspired to do something that they thought they couldn't do as well. It's an empowering, Empower Network, that's what, you know, that's where it gets its name from, you know, things that happen and it makes you feel powerful, man. It gives you like strength, it gives you a vision, it gives you like it makes you think about stuff. It's like, bloody hell, you know, how many times in your life has someone come up to you and said that you inspire them? Has that ever happened to you? It's never happened to me, and it was amazing. Ron Perkins, man, this is seriously going to be a friendship for life, and he knows it. And you know, we sat in a bar afterwards and had a few jars, like, you know, as you do, mingling. You got to mingle. You know, there's all the speakers, Chris and Susan Beasley were there, and what lovely people. Yeah, actually, I spoke to Susan Beasley, because the time before, the first event I went to, they're talking about getting tickets for Anaheim, and I said to Susan, I said, you know what, I can't justify paying £600 for a flight just to go to an event, because the one in London, it was 15 quid, and I was like, I can't justify paying £600, not that I couldn't afford it, because I could, but I would have been a bit, you know, I'd rather not pay £600, obviously, but she said to me, your mindset's wrong, and I spoke about this in another video, and actually, so I bought a ticket, and it made me feel great. It was like, my God, I'm actually doing something that I'd always thought I couldn't do, again, just by doing it. And I spoke to her at the event on Saturday, and I said, Susan, you might not remember me, but last time we spoke, I told you about this ticket price, and you said the mindset was wrong, and I said, I bought a ticket, and she went, that's incredible, what an amazing testimonial. And then Chris filmed me on my phone, which I haven't uploaded that footage yet, but he filmed me talking with Susan. She was interviewing me, you know, just backstage, sort of unofficial type, just having a chat, and she interviewed me, and you know, about that situation, about that scene, that scenario, and it was wicked, because, you know, I got myself a ticket. I mean, I'm actually going tomorrow. It's, what time is it now? Like 6 PM on Wednesday, October the 9th, I think. Yeah, tomorrow, October the 10th, Thursday, I'm going to California, and I absolutely can't believe it. On my days, you've got no idea how excited I am. It's like, I've only been to America once, and that was about 7 years ago. I went to New York with John, John Conway, if you're watching. And it blew my mind. Just go to America for starters. I've never been, you know. It's like you go to New York and it's like, I've been here before. It's like being on a film set. But I'm going to California tomorrow. I'm going with Paolo. I'm going to California with Paolo Barroso. I'm meeting him at Heathrow Airport like 9 o'clock in the morning. And I've got to get a shave, got to get my hair cut and all the rest of it, you know, make myself look sharp, as you do. It's all for the films, you know. We're going to go and meet Vic. We're going to go and meet Dave and Dave. You know, Miles Seegers, I hope, Mark Soto, all these people that I've been chatting to, you know, chatting to people on Facebook, they're just a little dot in the corner, they're just a little square, a little photograph of someone's face and a green dot. Oh look, blah blah's online. Hello, how are you? I'm alright, how are you? Blah blah blah. These are like rock stars, these people, man. Honestly, you went to this event with Paolo and he's got people swarming around him. It's amazing. It's inspiring. You know, I knew him when he sat at a desk in an office in central London. You know, as he said, I filmed him and he sort of, he clocked me in the audience. He went, yeah, Dan's here. We used to bitch about people at work, blah, 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 you know, talking about mindset. And I was like, yeah, yeah, we did. It was funny. You know, I mean, it's great to you know, I put that video on YouTube. It's got like 700 views in a day and a half, 2 days. It's like, my God, the power of Paolo, man. Don't ever underestimate that guy. It's amazing. I'm going to spend the whole day with him. I'm going to spend, my God, five days with him because I'm meeting him at the airport tomorrow at Heathrow, and then we're going to California, Los Angeles, Anaheim. I absolutely can't wait. It's going to be mind changing. It's going to change my whole life. It's going to change my vision. It's going to change my business. It's going to change everything, and I can't wait because, you know, it's all about people that go to the events are the people that seem to be the ones that become successful within Empire Network. And I haven't been to an event, obviously an American one. I've been to a couple in Britain, in London, but you know, the big events. I'm going to go and just watch. I mean, people have already said, when you go to this event, Dan, your business will change, will explode. You know what I mean? And I came back from the event. Funnily enough, came back from the event on Saturday, and I had another sale. It was unpaid, but I got another sale. Next day I had another one, and I had three more sales within 3 days. It was amazing. It took me like 4 months to get the ball rolling. But now they're coming on a daily basis, man. It's like, mustn't swear because I swore in one of the videos, got me in trouble. In it, Tony Profit. But yeah, it's coming. They're coming. The sales keep coming every day. The sales coming in, and it's like, I'm enjoying this. This is great. You know, you just sit at your laptop, press a few buttons, watch a few videos, listen to a few audios, read a couple of books, learn a few skills about traffic and mindset. All of a sudden, money rolls in. Bank account gets bigger. I mean, I'm unemployed. I can afford to go to New York, not New York, USA, California. You know, it's not cheap, but you know, my business is funding that. And obviously, I've had a bit of help from drumming. Drumming's helped me pay for a little bit of that as well, which is cool. Got my spending money. Got my dollars today. Got my dollars, man. Got my dollars. Look, got my dollars. Got my dollars. Bare dollars, man. I got them all. Keep it under lock and key. Honestly, it's going to be great. I need to go home and pack. I need to go and start. I'm losing lighters enough as it is. I need to go home and pack. You know, 12 hours time, 11 hours time. Got to get up and leave. I'll probably still be up, to be honest. I have a sleep on the plane. But I bought the books Think and Grow Rich and The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, as you know. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, T. Harv Eker. I'm going to try and read both of them while, you know, I've got 5 days, 6 days. I'm going to try and read both of them. I've got an 11-hour flight. I mean, obviously, I'm going to be interviewing Paolo. I'm making videos. I'm making loads of film. I'm filming, you know, filming Vic, filming Dave and Dave, because, you know, they're good mates of Paolo's. I'm in such a fortunate position where I'll be able to, you know, meet these guys personally through knowing Paolo. It's such a massive confidence boost to know that I'm finally going to get to an event, and not just, you know, thousands of people go to the events, but not all of them get to hang out with Vic, or not all of them get to hang out with Dave and Dave. And I'm massively fortunate to know Paolo, and I'm really grateful, man. Paolo, if you're watching, you have no idea how grateful I am. What do you do? Because I've told you, but I mean, just the opportunities, just by knowing you, just by being your friend, and you know, that's invaluable. It really is invaluable. You know, that's something that I cherish completely. You know, and you know, even though I didn't, you know, me and Paolo, he was my boss for 5 years, but I didn't work for him for like, you know, 4 years. I thought this was 4 years ago when he was my boss for 5 years. So, you I haven't worked with him for 4 years, but we got back in touch through Big Idea Mastermind. That's how I found out about him, because I saw it on, you know, on Facebook. So I really appreciate him reconnecting with me. We're always good mates, even though he was my boss. We were mates. We were sort of like mates first, and you know, manager, employee second. So it's wicked, and I really can't wait to spend some quality time with him. You know, just me and him. 11 hours on a plane, man. Transatlantic fun and games, here we come, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to go to Los Angeles. I can't wait to go to LA, man. See all these amazing things. And it's near Hollywood, you know. I've got to go to the Hollywood sign, as you do, you know. Got hit by a leaf. There you go. It's autumn. Leaves are falling. You know how it is. But I need to go and unpack. I just wanted to tell you that, you know, I'm off to California, and I can't wait. Absolutely pumped about this. I'm so excited. You know, going to America. Only the second time ever been to America, and it's my days. I'm going to be filming. So I'll be filming at the airport. I'll be filming on the plane. I'll be filming when I get there. I'm going to make a, you know, as I said, I'm meeting Steven Spielberg, honest, and you know, I'm going to just get so much footage. You know, the more footage you can get on the internet, you know, people get to see my face on the internet. Whether they like it or not, I don't care, because that's what it's all about. It's getting some presence on the internet. You know, everything in the world is on the internet. You know, and it's all going on phones. You know, every single thing through Empower Network, if I can find it, it's going to be one of these bad boys. Little phone. You know, type your blog, bang, there it is. Up on your blog post. Even chat, just walk around and blah blah blah. And today I discovered this, and this is what happened. And you know, like I'm talking to you, just speaking to your phone, record your voice, bang, audio blogging. You know, do a film on your phone as well. Bang, it's up on your post. None of this wires and connecting and uploading and downloading and wait till I get my laptop out and plug that in. Just one button, boom, it's on your blog post. So the beast, you're going to unleash the beast. Unleashing the beast, that's what they're doing, man. Dave and Dave, it's like the biggest Hollywood blockbuster epic movie of all time, this. You know, people don't believe, people, you know, they say people spend $20, $30 to go and watch a film, just a regular film with Tom Cruise or whoever, you know. This is like Hollywood style, major style. And people are still afraid to spend $25 to get involved, and it's stupid. 50p. Ray, if you're watching, 50p, you know, 50p. Can't afford 50p a day, then it's a sad state of affairs, but 50p. So what I'm saying is, get involved with Empower Network, get to an event in London. I think it's the 30th of November. Just check. Might be. Maybe not the you know, the official footage isn't available on the internet yet. The unofficial footage is on my Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Dan's Big Idea. And yeah, click the link under this video. It'll be there. It might be there. It might even be there. I don't know. I doubt it. It might be there. It's more likely there because it's YouTube. This. It's not like some fancy advert. I haven't got all the technical skills, but yeah. So click on the link. I'll stop wandering. Look, I can stand on this post. Click the link below and press the join button. That's it. Join button. Change your life. Change your life. Absolutely change your life. And I'm off to California, and I'll speak to you in the very next video. It won't be long, a couple of hours. Alright, see you later people. Bye mate, bye.